We've had a number of great questions come in across the last few months about how First 15 began, about the writing process, and about where First 15 is headed. So I want to take a little bit of time today just to answer some of your questions. And my hope is that after today's video, you'd be able to engage with First 15 a little bit deeper, know a little bit more about me, and ultimately be equipped to receive more of the amazing gifts that God has for you every day as you make space to spend time alone with Him. All right, so with that first question, how did First 15 begin? So First 15 really began for me in college, where I discovered the rhythm of spending time alone with God, and it absolutely changed everything for me. I began to discover the reality of God's presence, began to get a sense of my unique calling, and mostly just began to let God's love transform and heal my heart and my life. And so after I graduated, I started working at my family's nonprofit, and it was there that I began to really get a sense of call and direction from the Lord to create a daily devotional centered on experiencing Him, centered on a relationship with Him, and going deeper in His presence every day. We're all so busy, and I saw that there was a real need in the body of Christ to give believers a chance to worship and read and pray in just 15 minutes. And so after getting a sense of that calling, we just threw up a simple website, first15.org, and just began putting First 15 out there every day just on the website. And the response was amazing. The response of how God was meeting powerfully with His people every morning as they created space to spend time alone with Him. It began to transform churches and families and marriages and individuals. And so from there, we just felt led to create an email subscription, giving believers a chance every single day to have it get sent to their inbox as a reminder. And that was a year and a half ago. And then this last year, we launched the app. And now every day, the email goes out to about 30,000 people. And the app's been downloaded over 20,000 times already this year. It's amazing what God is doing through First 15 to meet with His people. And I've loved getting to realize my dream of equipping believers to have a fresh experience with God every day. So we've had a number of people write in across the last few months asking who wrote First 15. Is there one author? Are there multiple authors? And who is the author? And so just for clarification, I'm the sole author of First 15. Every First 15 was written by me as I made space to just experience God's presence and seek after a piece of His character that He wanted to reveal to His people every day. And so rather than name the devotional Craig Denison's Daily Devotional, I decided to name it First 15 after what I hoped to accomplish with the devotional, which was equipping believers to experience God's presence in the first 15 minutes of the day. But in addition to me, there's a whole team of people working diligently to help you get the most out of your experience every single day. So for instance, if you hit reply to the daily email, that goes to our team member Minnie, who handles a lot of our communication. My wife Rachel edited every First 15, manages a lot of our communication as well, and leads worship with me every time we go and do events. Our team member Matt manages all of the operations, the things like technology and the distribution and the marketing and all of that. So you have an amazing team of people working diligently to help you get the most out of your subscription or your app download. And I'm incredibly grateful for their support. All right, so I'm really excited to let you in on where First 15 is headed. Out of our mission to help believers experience God in a fresh way every day, we've been feeling led to create some additional resources that we know will benefit you as one of our readers. And as one of our readers, you'll be the first to know when these resources are launched, so stay tuned for that. But just as an overview for today, we're hoping this fall to launch 3 new types of resources in First 15. The first resource is a blog written from a more personal perspective by me, by some of our team members, and by others that we know and we trust. Our hope with this blog is to open up how God is speaking to us and moving to us in our personal lives in a way that might encourage you to allow God to move in your heart and your life in a similar way. The second resource we're hoping to launch this fall is actually original worship videos from me and my wife, Rachel. So my wife and I love leading worship, we love writing songs, and we've been feeling the Lord putting some songs on our heart that we think will be really helpful to you as you're engaging with First 15 every day. We're hard at work right now producing those songs in a way that would be really meaningful, and so we're really excited to launch those this fall as soon as possible, so stay tuned for that. And then the last type of resource that we're launching this fall is actually books and booklets. So next month, we're hoping to launch a booklet called Getting the Most Out of Your Time Alone with God. Next month, you'll hear about these, but just as an overview, this booklet is designed to be a really fast read that after reading it, you'd be able to actually get more out of your experience with God every single day with First 15. The second book that we're hoping to launch this fall is a 28-day printed devotional that we're calling right now Catalyst. The goal for this book is to help individuals be able to engage with a book for 28 days. And out of that 28 days, be able to establish a more consistent rhythm of spending time alone with God, as well as get more out of that rhythm and go a little bit deeper. So it teaches on foundational principles that'll help you get the most out of your time alone with God. So we're hoping it impacts you as our readers, other individuals that are maybe just looking to get into First 15, but also whole churches that are hoping to be able to have a resource that they can do for a month, that out of that month, they'll be able to, as a church, experience more in their time alone with God every single day. So that's kind of the overview of resources we're launching this fall. Again, you'll be the first to know about those, so stay tuned for those, and we'll let you know as soon as they're ready to get launched. So if you have any more questions, feel free to contact us through our contact page on our website. I or one of our team members sees every email that comes through, and we'd love to answer any questions that you have. Have a great rest of your day, and may God bless you as you seek Him.